Hello and welcome to Verge Theater Company's 2020 Virtual Cabaret. We were trying to figure out a way during these crazy times to pay the rent in the building that we cannot have a show in. And so we asked for help. We asked for help from all of our artist and maker friends, and they sent us some amazing pieces. They did that in the hope that some of you would do a suggested donation of $10 and share this link and spread the word that art is going to stay alive, no matter what it looks like. Speaking of what it looks like, up next,
audiobook by Idaho P. Tater. Chapter 1. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Life is a winding road, a long, winding road with stop signs and roadblocks and green lights and yellow lights and red lights and dead ends and those scary signs that say, "Bridge out ahead," that the star in the movie shouldn't drive through but drives through anyway and ends up driving off the edge of a cliff to their grisly death, or so we think. And cul-de-sacs. A prophet once said, "Signs, signs, everywhere the signs." Another prophet once said, "Get out of my dreams, get into my car." Makes you think. To navigate the road that we call life, you must know what kind of car you're driving. You, my friend, are the car. What are you? I've created 5 easy steps that will help you, yes, you, finally answer the question, what am I? Step 1. Be quiet. Well done. That was very quiet. Step 2. Realize who you truly are, not who you want to be. Yep, that's you all right, chops and all. Just look at yourself. Wow, you're so brave. Step 3. Travel. Bon voyage. Step 4. Learn something new. Step 5. Wow, you've made it to the last step. Good for you. Now, listeners, this is the most important step of all. To know yourself, to truly know yourself. Call 1-800-IKNOWME and order my 10-album series, But What Am I Really? For the low, low price of 6 installments of $59.95. But wait, there's more. Act now.
you the biggest favor. Matter of fact, do yourselves the biggest favor. I need to let Graham know, Nettie know, Jaclynn and Tessa know. Our house. We're gonna celebrate fries.
We the best taters. Team Trevor Production.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the fries never lie, no. Frothless bud, yeah. Fry the one, either waffle or some tots. Know you want some fries now. Frothless bud, yeah. Frothless bud, yeah. I know you're sick of all those other mashed potatoes. Don't let the only real spot intimidate ya. See you cooking better, get to frying now. Frothless bud, yeah.
Idaho,
Frothless bud,
potato.
you want a frothless bud?
Idaho,
Frothless bud,
potato.
you want a frothless bud? Potato. French fries always hit that same spot. Golden brown, crispy and so hot. Get them from a big chain or a mom and pop. Curly, crinkle, crunchy string, I just can't stop. They make my dreams come true when they fry up. Sometimes they so good, I don't need no ketchup. But if they made from sweet potatoes, then I don't touch. Cause you know that they will never be crispy enough. I know that they might be healthier for us, but I promise they still fries, get some russes. Keep it real with the OG of potatoes. Cause when they fry up, it's delicious. Looking at the truth, the fries never lie, no. Frothless bud, yeah. Fry the one, either waffle or some tots. Know you want some fries now. Frothless bud, yeah. Frothless bud, yeah. I know you're sick of all those other mashed potatoes. Don't let the only real spot intimidate ya. See you cooking better, get to frying now. Frothless bud, yeah.
Idaho,
Frothless bud,
potato.
you want a frothless bud?
Idaho,
Frothless bud,
potato.
you want a frothless bud? Made mashed potatoes, spooned in their scannel. A baked potato with some butter and I let it melt. When I made that over time, potatoes turned to gel. Made a potato leek soup, it's better on a shelf. Put it up. I tried to make gnocchi, it turned out all gummy. I said that was okay. I tried to make vodka, but I don't like alky. We trying to make hash browns, turned out great and yucky. Potato, fry the spud for me. I want a tater that has some flavor and is real crispy. Baby, that's only fries. You know it's only fries. Fries are the only way to go. You're looking at the truth, the fries never lie, no. Frothless bud, yeah. Fry the one, either waffle or some tots. Know you want some fries now. Frothless bud, yeah. Frothless bud, yeah. I know you're sick of all those other mashed potatoes. Don't let the only real spot intimidate ya. See you cooking better, get to frying now. Frothless bud, yeah.
Idaho,
Frothless bud,
potato.
you want a frothless bud?
Idaho,
Frothless bud,
potato.
you want a frothless bud?
Looking for the crunch, that's what we're cooking up. In the basket, fries already crisping up. French and fried and seasoned lightly, not too much and not too salty. Don't try it with a Rebbe or other variety. Oh my God, starchiness ain't right, it's all off. Starch is gonna burn, never turn to golden brown. Gotta learn and go tell everybody from a fry king how these other fries are soggy, but it's bad like wet and soggy. Gotta forgive them. Crunchy burritos with some ketchup, mayo or whatever. Idaho can crust up better. For the record, I've been frying Idaho since I'm in Tampa. Steak fries are burger buddies. Idaho fries with gravy.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the fries never lie, no. Frothless bud, yeah. Fry the one, either waffle or some tots. Know you want some fries now. Frothless bud, yeah. Frothless bud, yeah. I know you're sick of all those other mashed potatoes. Don't let the only real spot intimidate ya. See you cooking better, get to frying now. Frothless bud, yeah.
Idaho,
Frothless bud,
potato.
you want a frothless bud?
Idaho,
Frothless bud,
potato.
you want a frothless bud?
Potato.
Idaho girl, that is the spot for you. Yeah, that's the spot. Idaho girl, that is the spot for you. Yeah, that's the spot.
I'm going to do my best to jot down as much as I possibly can before I lose all sense of lucidity. My name is Thomas, and I am 36 years of age. I recently took a trip to southern Louisiana. I had no specific destination in mind. Hell, anything to get out of Idaho. But something intrigued me about this place. Something seemed to draw me here. I checked into a motel that by all accounts seemed perfectly normal. Sure, it could have used a new paint job and some grease on the door hinges. But there was nothing particularly off-putting about it. It struck me as colorful, I suppose, having a real sense of authenticity to it. I left my room at around 8 o'clock to take a walk. It was a chance to get to know the town a little bit and get some fresh air after spending so many hours in the car. A small cantina along one of the back roads piqued my interest. It was packed with a somewhat boisterous crowd, which struck me as odd given its locale. Much like the motel, it felt like an opportunity to have a slightly more authentic experience, as opposed to the more tourist-friendly establishments. As with the town itself, I felt as though something was calling me here. When I walked in, I was greeted by the revelers and immediately handed a drink. I could tell it was some sort of vodka cocktail, and since vodka has always been my preferred poison, I figured, what the hell, and partook. An hour or so later, a rather voluptuous woman approached me and drew me in to dance. After doing so for a while, we retreated to a room in the back and did that which men and women do in the dark. I don't even recall learning her name. The festivities carried on late into the night. My best guess is that it was about 2 o'clock when I passed out. What can I say? It was a good night. It was when I came to that the horror began. I awoke to the sounds of chanting. My vision was still a bit hazy, but as I tried to move, I found myself restrained. As I gradually regained my sight, I was immediately rendered speechless. I was lashed to some kind of large rock in the midst of a sort of ritual. Looking around, I realized that surrounding a large pyre and chanting were the merry tavern patrons from the night prior. My eyes darted around desperately, but I could only make out another large structure directly across from me. Slowly, as the numbness of my body started wearing off, I felt a great pain in my chest. I looked around as best I could and discovered 2 massive lacerations across my torso, making the shape of an X. I mustered enough courage to speak and tried to scream, but found myself unable to make any sound. I made yet another attempt to regain my bearings, and I finally managed to identify the other mass in front of me. It was the woman, strapped to a large rock much like mine, with identical etchings on her chest. I saw one of the revelers, whom I could now tell was the bartender, reach into the chest wound and remove a still beating heart, which was then passed around to each member of the group, each of them taking a bite of it. I then saw the bartender, I assume their leader, approach me and plunge into my own chest. After that, everything went black. Just now, I woke with a jerk, screaming. I believe I'm in some sort of crypt, though I'm no longer tied down, nor am I entombed in a coffin. I can feel my clarity slipping away more and more rapidly. I don't know how I can escape whatever this is, but I can only say for certain that now that I have returned to the earth, This disgusting spawn of Adam known as mankind shall bow before me, with nothing to stop me. My revenge has only just begun.
Yeah, I'm coming. Ship's log 1-Victor Quebec Idaho -340 40 damn it. You know what? Nobody's gonna hear this. Ship's log, dog butt 53. Hey, it's me again. Same as every day. Does it even make sense to say day anymore? The artificial sun is online again. I had to change the bulb out when I got up. It was my last one of those. But I'm not going to dwell on that. No sign of a habitable world. Again, shocker. As is tradition at this point, I shout into the cosmos, why was this a manned mission? And as always, it answers, we need you to take the first step onto our new home. Cool. That checks out. Definitely an essential investment of human life. If there's one thing that keeps me going out here, gazing day after day after day into the void, it'd have to be my commitment to the greater good. Anything I can do to help the millions of people I'll, let's be honest, never see or hear from again. Oh, breakfast. Bet it's a real treat today. Veal cutlets. My favorite. Oh, wow. Yeah. Just how Mama used to make them. It's, dark out there. I mean, yeah, it's space, but like, I think it's getting darker. There's just more space between the stars than I remember yesterday. Ha, space. Yeah, I heard it. Of course, there's just as much space as there always is. Infinite abyss. Infinite nothing. Infinite. You know, I really should have gotten somewhere by now. I've been avoiding this, but looking at the supplies they sent in the instructions, like I should be arriving soon. Or maybe a couple weeks ago. I've been thinking a lot about how this mission ends. I feel like an idiot, but imagining that first step out of the ship has kind of kept me going for a while. Like it's propaganda or whatever, I know, but solid ground, real gravity, maybe some like weird plants, air even. I don't know, just I really believed I'd get out at some point. But more than likely, if I'm being honest, this is probably it. These walls, this window, a light bulb, and all that space. You know, the funny thing is, even when I die, the ship will just carry on as though nothing has happened. Thanks, inertia. It'll just keep bobbing along straight ahead towards nothing forever. Maybe the oxygen system will fail and I won't even decompose. I will just be perfectly preserved exactly how I died, probably in this chair in the middle of one of these pointless logs. Why is that making me feel better? Maybe the ship does get somewhere someday, probably in like millions of years from now, and it crashes through the atmosphere and lands in the ocean, and the people there, or whatever they call themselves, they like fish the ship out and they open the hatch and they just see me sitting here like and they're scared at first, but mostly they just have like a lot of questions, and they're smart, probably smarter than us, and they figure out how to hear these logs, and they make sense of English, and they hear me. They really hear me. Maybe there is something to be learned from all this rambling. I don't know, but it's like important to them. I'm an alien, after all. And they put my body in a museum so everybody can come and look and learn something. And it's just, are you? I'm just gonna, I think I'll end this one here. Yeah. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'm home.
How was it?
It was it was worse than I thought.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I should have been there. Mama? Mama, where'd you go? Mama, are you still there?
I'm okay.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry, Mama. I should be there with you.
It's okay. I'll be all right.
No, you won't, Mama. You just buried your child. How can you be okay?
It'll take some time, but I'll be all right.
Did a lot of people come?
All of the friends at the hospital were there. They made us wear gowns, and some people they wouldn't let it.
I should have been there.
Wasn't realistic for you to come.
But she's my sister, and I loved her. I should have.
How? There is no way you could have booked a flight, even if you could get one, to be here on time. Wouldn't have done any good, considering we couldn't have a service anyway.
It's really sad that we couldn't have some kind of service. Don't cry, Mama. Please don't. It's going to be all right.
No, 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 it's not. She was my baby. I carried her inside me. I watched her take a first step, grow her first teeth. I picked her up when she fell. Now she's gone. I miss her so much. Oh, my little baby girl. And they wouldn't even let me hold her. I just wanted to touch her, to tell her that I love her. Say goodbye.
Mom, I'm coming down there. Even if we have to drive, I'm coming.
Why? It's over and done, and I'm responsible.
You're
If
responsible
it
for what,
wasn't for
Mama?
me, she'd still be here.
Mama, why would you
Because
say
it's
that?
true. She called me the day after the tornado. She had just gotten off work. People were pouring into the hospital, hurt from the tornado, and she was wore out. She wanted to quit. Said she'd had enough. And I told her to stay.
Don't blame yourself for that, Mama. It's not your
Now,
fault.
how can I not blame myself? She was my child. I was supposed to protect her, and I didn't. And now she's gone, and it's my fault.
It's not your fault, Mama.
Yes, it is. She told me she wanted to quit the job, and instead of telling her to quit, I told her to stay, to tough it through. And now she's gone. And I told her that the hospital needed people like her.
And they did. My sister loved being a nurse, taking care of others. She died doing what she loved.
Well, whether I'm doing what she loves or not, she's still dead, damn it.
But Mama, it's not your fault. You were a nurse, and you knew what it had to take.
Yeah, I knew. I knew all about it. I know just what it's like, and I knew that it was time for her to quit. But I knew that she loved being a nurse. And I just couldn't find it in my heart to tell her to walk away. Now she's dead. And it's all my fault.
Please don't say that. Don't say that.
And watching her suffer, not being able to breathe. Oh, it hurt me so much to see her like that. And not being able to hold her, to comfort her, and make her feel better.
Oh, Mama, I love you so much.
I love you. And I miss you so much.
I'm coming home.
Honey, do you know how much it would cost to get a last-minute flight from Idaho to Nashville?
I don't care how much it costs. You're my mother, and I love you, and I'm coming home.
When?
I'm going to try to get the flight out tonight. If not, then tomorrow, Wednesday at the latest.
I can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see you either. I'm going to let you go now so I can make some calls. I love you, Mama.
And I love you, honey. I love you.
Hey, welcome. Yeah, welcome. I am getting ready to start a new piece. I have finished sketching and I just started laying in some of the initial color blocking, but I thought that I would hop on and chat with you guys for a little bit. Oh, I think I'll let y'all try and figure out who it is. It's more fun for me that way. Plus, I like seeing all of the guesses that you guys come up with. I can show you that one though. I finished it on Thursday. It is Padme's lake dress from episode 2, Attack of... Yeah, you know the one. I have always thought that heaven would look like Naboo. Like, in this painting, she's in the lake country, and I've always just felt like the whole planet just radiates this sense of, like, elegance and light and serenity and harmony and just, like, this elevated sense of peace. And everything is so lush and full of life and beauty, and there's so much green. It just feels like nothing bad could ever happen there. I guess you're right. I guess that's not entirely true, because the invasion of the Trade Federation happened there, and Qui-Gon Jinn died there. And of course, Hayden Christensen's speech about hating sand all happened on Naboo. But I think that if those things happened on real Naboo, none of the bad things would have happened. Like, this Naboo is just Lake Como/Italy with some CGI, but I think that's because that's the closest our world can get to real Naboo. Nothing here is perfect, so we've tainted Naboo with some of that imperfection. But I think when I get to Naboo, it would be perfect. Can things only be perfect when they don't exist? Well, I've never been to Idaho, so I think of it as this ideal version of Middle America with functional families and home-cooked meals and nice cows and plenty of potatoes and whatever the fuck else is in Idaho. And I used to feel that way about Boston before I moved here. I thought that it would be this perfect city with beach close by and lots of culture and cool things to explore. Now that I live here, it's nice and all, but it's dirty, and there are a lot of racists, and men will spit at you for walking down the street because I had the audacity to exist as a woman. So it's not perfect anymore. I don't know if I'd ever really want to go to Idaho, but I still want to go to Naboo. And I think I will someday. I think that when I get there, it will be perfect. Someday. When I die, obviously. But once I get there, it'll exist. So then it won't be perfect anymore. Then Naboo gets taken away from me. Fuck. I think I'm scared to die now. Like, I definitely didn't want to die or anything like that, but I was, like, at least when it does eventually happen, I thought I'd have something to look forward to, that I'd finally get to live on Naboo. But I don't even get that. Is this what it feels like to know you're going to hell? No. No. God's not real, but Naboo is. No one is allowed to ruin my afterlife for me. Not some universal force. Not God. Not me. Nothing. I will go to Naboo when I die. And I will live there. And it will be perfect. I think I'm going to say goodbye for the night. I need to make dinner. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So, until next time, may the Force be with you.
Well, hello there. Glad to see you, friends. Thanks for coming by to my house. Just went for a little stroll down to the mailbox. No stimulus check yet. But that's okay. That's why I'm glad you're here. You see, while my bank account may be draining, I do have some very valuable items here at home. Since we're friends, I thought maybe I could interest you in first dibs before I go off selling them to the highest bidder and getting rich. The first item comes from a Facebook post I made in 2018 about a brand of liquor I wanted to start called Bad Dude Juice. It would come with hangover pills, and the cap would be a shot glass. Well, guess what? Later that year on my birthday, my friend gave me this. Bad Dude Juice. It's got 740 milliliters because he drank some. There's hangover pills that it comes with. Full bottle. I haven't had any because I'm worried they're poison. It's got Danny Trejo on the back, and he cusses. And the cap right here is a shot glass with a rubber topper screwed in from the top. I've drank a lot out of that glass. How many friends would make you a gift like this, the way my friend Stephen did? Could you put a price on that? Really, put a price on that. And send it on over to me, and this could be yours. Now let's go take a look at the next item, huh? Next, I wanted to show you some of the letters, cards, and notes that people have given me over the years that I save in this nice bin right here. And oh, here's a very special one from my friend David. It's got a drawing of me in it. Dear Josh, here's a drawing of you. And that's me right there. I think it looks just like me, don't you? Maybe those are the eyes, and that's the nose. I sure do have some hairy eyeballs. But what a fine piece of art that is. Could you put a price on fine art? How about 35 cents? That's half a can of beans right there. And boy, a can of beans will last you all day. Come on, let's take a walk.
Oh, I hear you. You're saying I don't have 35 cents. I don't have any of that stuff, but this stuff's amazing. How am I going to afford it? Well, how about spinach? Maybe you have some spinach you're trying to throw away. You know, it's getting moist and dark green and all that. Well, just send that right on over to me. That'd be just fine. That'd be just
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
just fine. Just fine.
It'd be just fine, please. If you haven't seen anything you're interested in buying yet, I do have baby photos of myself and others. Excuse me, what is that? There's something kind of strange looking out here. Huh! Oh! Hey, it's my friend Tamara Todris.
Hey, Josh. Brought back that knife that you loaned me.
Well, thanks. Would you mind dropping it in the bucket of hand sanitizer I leave out there?
This bucket?
That's the one.
Okay. It's flush.
Well, now you're extra clean. Could I interest you in a hug?
Sure.
All right. Next up for sale is my friendship with Tamara Todris. Now, hey, Tamara, how much would you say your friendship is worth?
At least $50.
At least $50. Do you know how many cans of beans that is? It's a lot.
This is about the $15 I loaned you. Fine, you can keep it.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool.
Look, the deal's off. Get out of here.
This show has been truly a gift. All of you have been truly a gift. But it's probably time to come back to reality. Our final piece.
We live in a country where blackbirds can't fly, but we're left to cry when unarmed people die by the hands of a man running on a power high. We live in a country called the land of the free. Unless you look like me, then you can't even breathe, and no outcry is right, be it a riot or taking a knee. We live in a country where cruel hearts gain power. All beneath are told to cower. Justice for whites deliver within the hour, and basic rights come with money, because a life is a little less than $1. We live in a country that's never had a conscience, colonized off of violence, revolutionized by riots, yet now that the tables have turned, it's patriotic to keep your silence. We live in a country built off our ancestors' tears, tortured for over 400 years. Trauma inherited doesn't disappear, expected to bend to the will of a flag when our people were forced to be here. We live in a country where we can't live like you, can't hold a gun like you, can't stand our ground like you, can't protest like you, can't get a ticket like you, can't sleep in our homes like you, can't go to church like you, can't listen to music like you, can't walk home like you, can't explore like you, can't jog like you, can't breathe like you, can't exist like you. Because this is America, land of the red, white, and blue.
Liebt man im eiskalten Winter, ist nichts dahinter, auch nicht im März. Nur vom April bis zum Juni lässt mich in Ruhe das dumme Herz. Fast wird vor Kummer mein Haar weiß, alles geht barweiß, oh welche Plage. Drum sollte ich eine allein, sie werden's eins.